stay, and the rest will be wearing their headsets. Wow, you're so tall. How are you feeling tonight, candidate number 10?
Nervous, but at the same time feeling good and grateful.
Feeling good and grateful, of course, because you made it to the top 5. Congratulations. And we'd like to check if our candidates can still hear us. Hello? Can you hear us? Are you excited to see Seth? Wala. Okay na. Now, of course, for the final question and answer, there will be one question for every one of you guys. So, what were you feeling when you heard the number 10 as being part of the top 10? I mean, right now, after 22 candidates, down to 10, and now top 5, and you will be answering the first question. You will be answering first the final question.
Of course, I'm very grateful because as the second time on this very same stage, I'm very, very grateful to be part of the top 5. Thank you.
Wow, it's already your second time?
It's my second time.
Wow, and we're very proud of you that you are trying your best and you're very eager, of course, to be part of this. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It just shows how passionate you are and how much you love Miss Talisay, or Miss City of Talisay. For our final question and answer, this was formulated by our Honorable Congresswoman Rhea Megillas, Honorable Rhea Megillas, just hours before the pageant started. And now I think our question is ready. May we request Miss Mickey Aznar of the Tourism Officer for the City of Talisay to hand in our envelope containing the final question. Are you ready, candidate number 10?
Ready.
Good luck to you. Here is your question. Very sealed. And the final question is, as a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this? Once again, as a modern and empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this?
That would be the service. Because I am here standing in front of you because I know my capabilities to become your Miss City of Talisay. I am not just here for the crown. I am here to inspire and empower other people. And because of that, I know that because of my core, which is my purpose here standing in front of you, I will be able to make a change. And that is a change to start with yourself and for the good of the community. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you very much and congratulations, candidate number 10. Moving on, let's call in candidate number 21 from Barangay Tumlog, Mary Grace Ayaan.
She's Destiny's daughter. I'm gasping for air. You won't believe me. You just had.
Hi, Mary Grace.
Hello, good evening.
How are you feeling?
I feel great that I am part of the top 5.
Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
making this far. Are you ready for your final question?
Yes, I am ready.
Here is your question. As a modern and empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this? Once again, as a modern and empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this?
As a modern and empowered Talisaynon, I will overcome the inadequate challenges by being me. I am someone that embodies with grace, compassion, and empathy to people. And as a true Talisaynon, we should encourage everyone to do the same. Because I believe if we become true to ourselves, then we can respect other people and have a good community.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 21, Mary Grace Ayaan.
sexy and free.
And now let's welcome candidate number 14 from Barangay Kansohong, Rose Jane Israel. Hi, Rose Jane. Congratulations for making it to the top 5 and, of course, for winning a lot of special awards. Congratulations. How do you feel?
Well, I am over the moon right now because I wasn't expecting any of the awards. But please let me take this opportunity to thank all of the people who has been with me since day one, especially to Barangay Kansuang, to my family and friends from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much.
Yes, and they're here to support you and are very proud of you. Now, my question is, are you ready for your final question?
As I should.
As you should. And now the final question for you. As a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this? Once again, as a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this?
The woman that you can see standing here in front of you is a woman who have experienced a lot of struggles in life, may it be physically, mentally, and in all aspects. But that woman was able to recast her life and was able to live on her terms. And the steps that I did for me that I become the woman that beyond beauty are the steps wherein I was able to use that as a constructive criticism and be able to be the woman that I am today. Because after all, a true Talisaynon is not just a woman who has beauty, but beyond beauty. Thank you.
Very well said. A true Talisaynon indeed. Congratulations. Candidate number 14. And now let's welcome candidate number 2 from Barangay Tapol, Therese Rose de Villeres.
She's Destiny's daughter. I'm gasping for air. You won't believe.
Hi, Therese. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
I'm just curious, what music were you listening there? Can you hear us? Any of
Well,
it?
it's like a pop rock type of music.
And did it make you feel calm or did it help you?
It kind of
think?
energized me because of its beat. That's why I'm really excited for tonight.
Oh, so you're also excited for your final question.
Yes, of course.
So now I'm here to ask you the final question for our top 5. Here it is, candidate number 2. As a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this? Once again, as a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this?
As a modern Filipino women, we all have our insecurities. And that is why what makes me feel inadequate is that it is still my first time joining in this pageantry. I have very little experience, but that pushed me to join because I believe that I have so much potential in me if I just believe in myself and took the opportunities. And that is why if I win Miss City of Talisay today, I would always be thankful for the people who have supported me and has acted as my backbone because I will be your Miss City of Talisay. Thank you.
Congratulations, very well said. Of course, very good answer for a first-timer. Congratulations once again, candidate number 2, Therese Rose de Villeres.
Destiny's daughter.
And now, of course, the last but definitely not the least, the very beautiful from Barangay Tabano, candidate number 11, Wenji Salas.
I'm addicted to the thrill.
Hi, Wenji.
Hello.
How does it feel that you were the last number to be called as being part of the top 5?
Well, to be honest, I really did not expect it, so I'm just very overwhelmed right now.
You're very overwhelmed. But you're very beautiful and you look
Thank
lovely
you.
tonight. And I
Thank
think
you.
you're handling it well.
Thank you so
And
much.
I think you're very ready also for your final question. And now, here is it. As a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this? Once again, as a modern and an empowered Talisaynon woman, what makes you feel inadequate and what steps will you take to overcome this?
Good evening. So as a modern Filipina and as a psychology graduate, I can see myself that I am still lacking in terms of my mental health. And I want to use this platform. I want to use my voice to give awareness to the people that it is okay not to be okay. I just want to let you know, guys, that you are not alone in this fight and that it is okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number. Once again, let's all give a big round of applause to our top 5